Not taking a position on Gaza is taking a position on Gaza. Notes from the edge of the narrative matrix. It's not okay to claim ignorance or uncertainty about what's happening in Gaza in 2025. You're an adult. You have internet access. If you don't know, learn. You can't just go, "It's too complicated, me no understandy, googoo gaga." It's not cute and it's not okay. Grow the fuck up. Not taking a position on Gaza is taking a position on Gaza. One you'll have to live with for the rest of your life. One you will be judged by history for. One you will have to explain to your grandkids. Failure to oppose a genocide that your own government is supporting is consenting to the genocidal status quo. If this is the case with you, then that's a character flaw, and you need to change it. It's not okay for you to be that way. Knock that shit off. Israel is destroying the heavy machinery needed to clear rubble and rescue people trapped under buildings in Gaza. Countless people have died slow, agonizing deaths trapped under destroyed buildings since this nightmare began. Have you ever taken the time to deeply contemplate that? What a horrifying way to die that is. Being alive, but with your body partially crushed, alone and in agony, unable to move in the darkness, surrounded by members of your family who are either dead or similarly trapped, possibly for days until you die of dehydration. Maybe the worst part would be knowing that you're surrounded by survivors who would like to get you out of there, but can't because they don't have the equipment necessary to move the enormous pieces of rubble over top of you. Knowing you're trapped and you're never getting out. This has happened to people countless times since the beginning of this onslaught in 2023. And Israel is going out of its way to make sure even more people die this way. U.S. Ambassador to Israel Mike Huckabee has rejected appeals by the World Health Organization to put pressure on Israel to end its starvation blockade on Gaza, saying, "What I would like to suggest is that we work together on putting the pressure where it really belongs, on Hamas." Huckabee is a fanatical Christian Zionist who has said that there is no such thing as a Palestinian and that Israel has a right to the entirety of the West Bank. If you believe your religion tells you to support the butchery and starvation of the people of Gaza, then your religious beliefs are bad and you should change them. There is no point having a religion if it doesn't even help you understand that genocide is an inexcusable evil. There's too much religious tolerance in our society. If you believe your religion tells you to support an act of genocide, then everyone should call you an asshole and tell you to get different beliefs. I actually agree with conservatives who say we need to be less tolerant toward people with unwholesome religious beliefs. I just disagree about whom that intolerance should be directed toward. It's not Muslims telling me it's right to support the Gaza Holocaust. It's Christian Zionists and Jewish Zionists. They belong to death cults, which tell them that God wants them to support these profoundly evil things. These death cults should not exist, and anyone who belongs to them should leave. It should not even be slightly controversial to say this. I don't care what you believe about any deity or deities or how we should live or what happens to us after we die. Believe whatever you want as pertains to you and yours. But if your religious beliefs tell you to support Israel's daily massacres and mass starvation, then your religious beliefs are bad, and people should not be tolerant toward them.